So you measured 5, 6, and 7/8 at your pro day, went undrafted, and I just want to hear what it meant to you to know that being the ultimate sort of underdog in those categories, to hear that Coach Bowles shouted you out in spring ball when asked who's a guy to watch in training camp. You were the one name that he gave. What did that mean to you?
Really, it meant a lot for, because I was back home and like, I remember my family, they were all like, yo, Deven, like Coach Bowles said this about you. I'm like, dang, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie, and you feel me? But like, it's, like I knew, coming in, like I had my mind set on what I wanted to do, like I knew, with my athletic ability and things of that nature, I would catch, I wanted to catch somebody's eye, one of the coaches, and, the fact that it was Coach Bowles was honestly, like, that was great. Like, I mean, out of everybody that's came in, there's been a lot of great players that came in this year, so to stand out amongst everybody else, that's an honor for sure.
And I'm sure you have been counted out a lot because of your size. So tell me, what do you think has enabled you to have success beyond what people would have imagined? And what do you hope that means you can do for this team? When some people would probably say, he's too small to do X, Y, Z, what do you think are the things that you could do to try to make a spot on this roster?
Yeah, for sure, for starters, just more so like the way that I've got to this point was just by me, just being me more than anything, you know what I mean? And like I've always understood, like I said before, my athletic ability has been, it's been great. And the way I kind of look at it is like God gave me the great gift of all the athleticism that I have. So he had to kind of take something from me, with the height and things of that nature. So
you couldn't have it all.
You know what I mean? So like unlike Julio, he has it all. So, but I've just learned to understand my strengths, and I never allowed that stuff to get to me, you know what I mean? More than anything, like, I've always been shorter than everybody, always been smaller than everybody, but I just continue to keep on playing because I feel just as big as everybody else out there, at the end of the day, I really, really do. Like, I mean, I'll go down and block a line, like a defensive end or a linebacker, because I feel like I can do that stuff. So I just continue to have a lot of belief in myself more than anything.
And what if the coaches said they hope your role could be or what they want from you?
More so, like, just, I think anywhere, you know what I mean? Just whether it's in the receiving room or returning punts, running down on kickoff. To me, I just want to be able to be a part of this, you know what I mean? Any way, shape, or form, whether that's practice squad or that's actually playing, you know what I mean? And it's just been my dream more than anything, just to be in an environment like this, to be in the NFL playing on a team. And, it couldn't have gotten any better for me, That's why, like, I'm really, so into God and things of that nature, because, like, what are the odds I'd be staying in Florida, playing for Tampa Bay with Tom Brady, then we get Julio Jones, so it's like you get the greatest of all play the game, around you, having Mike too, like it's a dream come true for me, honestly, and like I'm so happy to be here.
So to have gotten to this point, you said that you feel like you play as big as anybody else, and you have to have this no fear attitude when it comes to being a smaller wide receiver, willing to go over the middle, willing to do whatever it takes in the NFL. And I feel like I got a chance to see that no fear attitude to the peak amount when the rookies took a trip down to MacDill. They asked for a volunteer to get attacked by a military attack dog wearing a big, huge jacket. So tell me about that experience and what was going through your mind when you volunteered of all the people, like, yes, I will get attacked by a dog.
Yeah, so like that, like you said, like I don't have any fear too much, and like I kind of told you that I got bit by a dog, and it like ripped my leg open. I had to get like 100 and some stitches, but like like I love doing things like that because it makes me get outside of my comfort zone, and like I love being uncomfortable, like what I mean, like I'm very comfortable with that stuff. So, and like that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, you know what I mean? Like I'm probably never gonna get to do that again. So just to have the experience to do that, like I'll carry that with me forever.
So you told me about this, that, oh yeah, I was just a little nervous because I did get attacked by a dog. And so I volunteered to do it again, which I was like, this is incredible. So you said over 100 stitches. Where exactly did you get attacked?
Right here in my leg.
Yeah, so yeah, we got a huge scar here. And I mean, a calf is a little important when you're trying to be fast and a wide receiver. So tell me about this experience of recovering from this and the fact that you are known for your speed, your athleticism, your jumping ability, and you are missing essentially what part of your calf muscle, right?
So honestly, like I was 7 years old, I was 6 years old going into the first year of my football season, and I was outside riding go-karts and dirt bikes and stuff like that with one of my friends down the street. And the go-kart broke down, so we was pushing it back up to his house, and the dog wrapped his chain around my leg, and it like thought I was trying to hurt it or something like that. So, I just started biting me, and I fell down, and I got up to walk, and I didn't really feel anything, and I just fell down again, like when I tried to walk. And I looked at my leg, and it was just a big old hole, like like from, like you could see the inside of like you could see my shin bone really, and it was just like all the like the muscle inside of my calf just on the floor. Like it was disgusting thinking about it for real. But then they rushed me to the hospital and stuff like that, and then I mean honestly I healed like probably within like 2-3 weeks. Like I was able to walk again, and then I was running before I even knew it, jumping off of stuff again. So yeah, I just give it to God. Like my body, the things that He's kind of done for me, within myself. That's why I'm really curious, and I just want to learn a lot more about myself.
Not only did you set single season school records in 2021 in receptions, receiving yards, and games with at least 170 receiving yards. So not only did you do that post dog attack as a kid, but you also did it while raising your son Messiah by yourself in college, just with other teammates as roommates and bringing him to meetings, I think. Even tell me about this experience of you raising him, and tell me about Messiah himself.
So the experience in itself, like I'm thankful that I had a great support system, like the coaches, and then even off the field I had a family, they were really loving, and they would help out so much, especially during fall camp. We have them early mornings and late nights, so Messiah would stay with them, and then away games too. Like they took really good care of Messiah. So I didn't necessarily have all the pressure on me, but like for a good amount of time, like after getting out of practice and stuff like that, and waking up with him every morning, it does get a little tedious and tiring for sure. But I had my boy Justin McGriff there too. He helped me out a lot with my son too, a lot. He was always present there, and just the time that me and Messiah got to spend together, like father-son time, and like such early years of his life, it's been like it was great for me, and I know it was great for him too, because now me and his bond is completely different. I talk to him through the phone. I can make him laugh through the phone and stuff, and he doesn't necessarily know how to communicate all the way, just due to the fact he has Down syndrome, but he understands. Like he's a very loving child, and like more than anything, he's just so cuddleable, you know what I mean? And he's not that much work, especially like just the fact that he has Down syndrome, and the type of Down syndrome he has, it could have been a lot worse, so I'm really thankful that he is the way that he is.
What do you think being a dad to Messiah, especially while you were having to go to college, play football, make it to the NFL, what has that done for who you are as a person and as a player? It's
helped me grow a lot. I've learned to have a lot more patience, within life. Especially just with everything in life. Understanding that it's not gonna be, like you're not gonna get everything you want right then and there. You gotta be able to take time and, just let things develop. That's the biggest thing, and like that's what I've been learning with my son Messiah. Is like I want him to walk. We all want him to walk, and do these things that we know he can do, but it's on his time. You know what I mean? So I've been really patient with him and just like being as involved in his development as I possibly can. And he has a great big sister. My daughter, she's amazing. Like she's a beautiful big sister. So she helps him just as much as we do. So that's the biggest thing I think being a dad has taught me is patience.
And I imagine just the maturity that you've had to already have had 2 kids by the time you were 20 and be going through school and all of that. How ready did you feel to make the transition to the NFL, do you think, as compared to if you hadn't had those experiences, if you'd just been a normal college kid?
If I was just a normal college kid, I definitely probably would have stayed another year. Like I can say that for sure, But I think due to the fact that, like you said, I matured very, very early, and even before my children, I had to grow up pretty fast too. So, like the transition to the NFL was great. It was like honestly, it was perfect for me. Like I've just learned how to. Like I've seen the way that these men go about their business within the building, and I kind of want to be the same way, Like I want to be able to go about my business the same exact way, and take care of my business and take care of my family. And like we have great examples here. Like Mike is like that's one person I really, really look up to, and like just outside of the field more than anything, just the way that he is as a man, and like he takes care of his family and stuff like that. Like that to me is everything. That's what I want to do. Like I want to be able to have my family and just take care of them that way.